Self-improvement cycle. It's like the world's most exhausting merry-go-round. One minute you're riding high on productivity, and the next you're back on the couch procrastinating like it's your full-time job. So why do some of us get stuck in this perpetual loop of self-help deja vu? By the end of this video, I will give you 6 effective ways to break this cycle. So make sure you watch the video until the very end, make the video on full screen, and give me your full attention. First, let's talk about motivation. Think of motivation like a sugar rush. You get this sudden burst of energy after reading an inspiring book or watching a self-improvement video, and you're convinced you're about to conquer the world. You clean your room, start a new workout routine, and even contemplate learning a new skills. But like a sugar rush, this motivation is short-lived. After a week, the initial excitement fizzles out, and you're back to your old habits, binging on junk food and Netflix. Why? Because motivation is like that flaky friend who promises to help you move, but then never shows up. It's unreliable. What's more effective is discipline. Discipline is like your dependable friend who shows up every time, rain or shine. It's built through consistent effort, not fleeting inspiration. Next, let's look at the brain's reward system. Your brain is essentially a hedonist. It loves pleasure and hates pain. When you engage in a productive activity, you get a hit of dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. But here's the catch. The brain also gets a dopamine hit from easy pleasures like scrolling social media, eating junk food, or watching TV. And guess what's easier? The instant gratification. Imagine your brain as a petulant child in a candy store. It knows that eating vegetables is good for it, but the candy aisle is just so much more appealing. The self-improvement cycle is often a battle between long-term benefits and short-term pleasures. Now consider habit formation. Habits are like grooves in your brain, and once they're deeply etched, they're hard to change. When you try to break a bad habit or start a new one, you're essentially trying to carve a new groove. This takes effort, and your brain resists because it's lazy. It prefers the well-worn path of least resistance. Let's not forget about self-sabotage. Sometimes deep down, we don't believe we deserve success or happiness, so we unconsciously trip ourselves up. It's like your brain has a mischievous little gremlin that loves to whisper, "Why bother? You'll just fail again." So how do we break out of this cycle? Here are a few tips. 1. Set realistic goals. Aim for progress, not perfection. Instead of saying, "I'll never eat sugar again," try, "I'll reduce my sugar intake." 2. Create a routine. Discipline is built through consistency. Make a schedule and stick to it, even when you don't feel like it. It's like brushing your teeth. Boring, but necessary. 3. Reward yourself. Find healthy ways to reward your progress. Celebrate small wins with something you enjoy, but that aligns with your goals. 4. Mind your environment. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals and avoid temptation. If you're trying to eat healthily, don't keep junk food in the house. Your brain can only resist the siren call of potato chips for so long. 5. Forgive yourself. Slipped up? That's okay. Self-improvement isn't a straight path. It's more like a scenic route with lots of detours. Be kind to yourself and get back on track. 6. Seek support. Whether it's friends, family, or a community with similar goals, having support can make a huge difference. It's harder to backslide when you have cheerleaders rooting for you. Breaking out of the self-improvement cycle is challenging, but remember, even small changes can lead to big transformations over time. So next time you find yourself slipping into old habits, just laugh it off, pick yourself up, and keep moving forward.